Well, hello. Hi Cheese Cube. Since have you actually been a mod for 18 yeah, for two babies? For two babies long? You say 2 years of misusing my ban hammer. Have we banned anyone? I don't even remember. I don't think anyone else has anyway. Was that message automatic? Did you just click in and this thing just like, oh yeah, bots. Yeah, there were. Actually, I haven't seen any automated bots in like weeks. I guess we should congratulate Twitch on that. I think, yeah, scenes, can we get like a play-by-play of your two gestational babies' long career? Like a best of moments? What were your favorite moments for being a mod? Who was your favorite ban? Do I need to check anything? I think I just want to check if this house, is their horse still a baby? Oh, it grew up. Okay, neat. Their horse grew up. So our horse, Crimson, there's a horse species called Skewbald. Was able to impregnate this horse named Peach, and they've had this horse whose name is Kentucky, and it's got the coloring from Crimson. Does it have a hat? I don't think it does. Scenes, no. don't say that. sorry, no, I actually shouldn't be laughing. Yes, there's a shiny Ghastly available. He's been here like 3 streams now. I think I've had shiny Hornses before, so not a huge novelty, but it's a fun grape. It's a fun smoky grape. It's purple. Who does? God, I get used to some of the NPCs in the background of The Sims. Like Alicia Lusk is like a name that gets in your head, like you remember that that's a guy. But I played 2 games. I played this one on stream, and then I play my own neighborhoods off stream, and I keep getting mixed up as to which NPCs belong to where. Oh, good old Blake. Blake has a child, by the way, with his husband. I forget if they were married. All right, let's launch in. We do have a spaceship. You haven't seen Sims in so long. You have been tabling at conventions every weekend. I know, because I was watching. Missed everything. Oh, maybe that's a good opportunity to run through some basics. Basics of what's happening. I know Mars hopped in a few streams ago. I think last week actually. And he adopted the shiny, which was nice, and was like, oh, so much has happened. And I was like, damn, it's weird to feel like people, it feels like running a soap opera, and if you miss a few episodes you're like, oh, who got married? Okay, so let me run through like the general gist of things, because I always forget to do it. Who the fuck's this cat? Oh, that's just Arturo. Okay. Okay, so this is where our sim lives. Our community sim named Hallie. She lives in this slightly ranch-like house with a Santa and a spaceship and a huge area for the horses. I realized like a couple streams ago, you can assign the horse beds to a horse. And I have now done that, but I hadn't done it before. Maybe that's why they were never using them and they were just lying in this paddock. There's a gas leak on the left of screen. I almost took that seriously for like a split second. I don't know why. So our sim lives here. It's a pretty comfy house. She inherited a small fortune from her father, who was a winemaker, and sold a lot of wine by the end of his life. So she could afford to live pretty much anywhere, and she can afford pretty much anything. However, despite that, she turned out to be a massive, massive loser who couldn't get into any kind of a relationship for a really long time, despite trying. She's currently level 9 on the smuggling branch of the space cosmonaut career track. And it wasn't until very recently in her adult life, after going on a really bad date, that she met someone who she actually gets along with really well and is now engaged to. Yay, I confused streamer. I hope that's not something people really aspire to, because I can get confused pretty easily. She has a spaceship that she has painstakingly built over the past few streams, which we can now start using because it's finally done. To do her like work task, which is to go on a space mission every day, I guess, to work from home. The horses are just kind of chilling, they don't do too much. We are continuing this series in the vein of it being a legacy, as in she needs to have a biological child at some point so that we can continue playing. The next thing in line, which I'm gonna think about like bringing up right now, she's already, wait, is she like halfway through? Okay, she's like a third of the way through adulthood, but that's already quite a long way to be through her life to not have like had a family. And I'm just saying that from the point of view of she's got to have kids if we want to continue the series, but if she has them too late, she'll barely get to see them do anything, which is a little sad. However, she and her girlfriend went on holiday to South America, and oh my god, I forgot they came back with stuff. I forgot they had a 9,000 simoleon Omiscan golden turquoise calendar plate. Should we put this somewhere? Should we display it like the colonizers we are? On the bar. Yeah, that's great. That's awful. Can this, no, can I, is there a shelf I can, okay, hang on. I need a shelf for this goddamn plate. Hang on. I type in shelf, do I get shelves? Country Charm shelf. Oh, that's nice and big. I bet that'll work. That's huge, actually. Is the one that isn't chipped? It's got a chicken on it. That's also chipped. Please enjoy this beautiful thing I stole. I've put some cheese on it. It's unfortunate you can't use it as like a serving plate. How do I get just shelves? A shelf big enough for a plate. These are tiny. Hello, Defed. I'm trying to find... That's alright. I'm trying to find a shelf to put an ancient Incan plate that I stole. No! What do you mean it's too small? Everything else is smaller except this one, and I don't like it. Wow. The hell's this? I don't think it would fit on that. Why is this so difficult? Why can't they organize these things by the size that you are allowed to? What the fuck? Oh my god, that's huge. That's like a, that just goes on the ground. It's kind of cool, actually. Alright, maybe instead of that, I'll just put it over here. No. Do I want to put... Okay, we don't need the blueprints. I'm just going to put this on here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. This is going to increase our taxes by so much. Peril of the Country Charm set. They're all like that. Use a big-ass one, but scale it down. I think that one's the only big-ass one, though. We need to use more space on the walls, but then so do most people. I'm always looking around walls in my own home and thinking, you could put stuff up there. But that we had the means. Look at this gorgeous... Okay, there's a ghost cat, but like, that's so cute. There's so many colors. Look at this giant fishbowl we ended up with. Oh, right, the actual rules. So this is a community-run playthrough, by which I mean I will not take most actions that change anything without consulting chat. I will also listen to chat suggestions and poll you guys on anything significant, including chance cards or anything that I get asked, basically. God, how are we ever going to get her to get level 8 in 6 skills? rocket science. We got to. How do we? Oh, she can keep building the. Yeah, that will work. It's gonna take her a second. So, where we're at now, we've. God, this center is so goddamn big. Why is this? What? Okay. Why is the more detailed level of distance model for this lamp unlit? Why? Oh yeah, there's also an easel slightly off the property that I cannot remove because it doesn't count as ours and it's placed outside the boundary of our house. So it just sits there. It's usable. We can paint on it. We also have a couple of cats. This one is Bacon, the best cat, and this is her son Arturo, who's inhabited by the soul of a man we killed. Standard stuff. I don't think we have anything. I've never done the forged breakup letter. Okay, it's 4 a.m. I'm gonna just let them... They're gonna go to sleep. The horses are uncomfortable, and I don't know why. It is currently the end of summer, I believe. What's the weather gonna do? It's the cow fair today. We still have this little garden going, depending on whether I actually remember to do anything with it. But yeah, we've got to think about how to run this in the future. What do we want to do and how fast do we want to do it? Because they are engaged, which means we could do the wedding. There's lots to handle with a wedding. There's also the fact that we need to get kids on the way so that they can like handle that before they get elderly. We've got a kids' room right here with 2 beds. And then also a guest room, which I guess we're leaving empty in Arturo's honor. We could change it into a cat room, I guess, maybe. I don't know. There's a computer here for the kids to use to watch screamers on when we're not looking. We really need to fix this doll's house. But like it's all set up and ready to go. We just need to have them. I think we have enough people here to actually like run the vote. So here is my big decision. I'm running a poll right now. Do we, in this stream, get married? Or do we make them have a baby? Like right now. I know the Sims themselves haven't rolled once for this, but in my experience, they don't tend to roll once for romance things unless they are using a romance aspiration, which we're not right now, and it'll just never happen. And they don't tend to roll once to have babies until they get like very close to elder, or literally they are elders, at which point I'm like, guys, come on. So these are your options. We'll do one of these 2 because I think we need to make some progress. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Go for it. What do you want to see? This is up to you. What do you want us to do? Which of these things comes first? We can always do the other one that you don't choose. We can do that like sequentially. We could even do both if it goes really well. I don't know. We can have the baby first and get married later. But I just want to know what the priority is for you guys. What am I going to focus on? I might do it right now. I mean, do we have any... We've got 2 days vacation and she's nowhere near having max fitness skills, so we can take time off work for like no penalty. We've only got 1 vote going. This is gonna... Does anyone disagree? Oh my gosh. Is this gonna come down? Oh my goodness, 2 votes on married, like right at the end? It went to married! Can you believe it? I thought we were gonna just immediate baby. Hello, Chibi. We just voted on whether these Sims should immediately just have kids. But no, people went with married first. Okay. So we do want them to, like, go through the motions in the proper order. The horses just, they're having fun. They love it. Lovely sunrise today. It's a little hazy. You know what? I really wish we could utilize all of this water packs, including and subsequent to the Hawaiian one, the one in Sulani, have swimmable water, but all the ones before that, they hadn't coded it yet, and it wasn't retroactive. So you can't swim in this water, even though it's like absolutely swimmable and it's right there. So basically, it's aesthetic only, and it doesn't actually do anything. Which is a little, I mean, I wish it did something. Was there an option for get affairs and mortgage in order before either of those things? You sound like they're dying. No, it's fine. We don't, the Forbidden Pond. We don't need to get affairs in order because you kind of just decide what you're going to do and then go with it. But they're fine for money. She doesn't even really have to work. They're rich from wine money. Wine money and also stuff they dug up in an ancient temple, and we're not going to think too much about it. Okay, so we've also got these relics. Can I put this on like That's horrible. Hey, hey, I couldn't see who that was. Okay, how many of these goddamn keys did they give us? Got 2 of these fucking... How many keys? What? Why do we have so many keys? Why are they not... This is annoying. I need some sort of display for this, don't I? Yeah, they are pretty much set for life. Unlike real people, we don't have to worry about things like making sure you have enough money to do anything. Oh, you know what bug they finally fixed? I don't know if anyone remembers, but when we had Gideon and he was making wine, if you hovered over the bottle of wine, it had like a random amount. It would say like 68 simoleons. And then when you tried to sell the wine, the actual amount you were given was way, way bigger. They've finally fixed it, so it displays the actual amount of money. So this one's worth 5k. 4.5. That's over 5k. So he did really well. If we ever need money, we can just sell more wine. This one's nearly 8,000 for one bottle of wine. Isn't that neat? And they're all nicely aged in it. Yeah, it was really bougie wine. And he never drank a drop of it himself. I was thinking we might do that when they get married though. Okay. It's 9 a.m. Why aren't you actually fully rested? Did a cat wake you up? No. Okay, well, I need to keep an eye on the cats because if one of them wakes you up, we need to discipline them. Also, I don't want you to pick up the manure because you'll throw it away. Where is it? No. Don't clean it up. Don't clean it up. We need this. Put in inventory. Oh, he's finally he's sleeping in the bed inside the paddock I made thingy, whatever. Finally, I've never even seen them do that. Okay, come over here and water some plants. Water. What kind of wine doesn't contain lactose? Hey there, normal. Yeah, that's a funny way of them putting it, isn't it? You can't. Sorry. I had a bit of a moment where my brain went somewhere I couldn't follow. And I was like, can you make wine out of titty milk? But the first thing I thought wasn't like how little sense that makes. It's all milk is titty milk. Like why would I even think of it like that? Okay, harvest everything. We never even harvest these crystals. Harvest the crystals. If it's got sugar, you probably can. True. Hello, Beta Vash. I don't think I have a look. Come on. I don't know what it does, but I appreciate you being here. Putting the manure in my jeans pocket. Hashtag my waist. Rad Rush. I think we need to... Hang on. Was that a pun? Was that a pun for like waste? Like where your pockets are and waste like manure? Or do we need to have a moratorium on putting hashtag my everything? Okay, yeah, we're fine. Look at her toned arms. Oh my god. And this is her, what's it called when you're engaged? What do you call your fiance? This is her fiance, Briella. She's really pretty. She used to be a bartender. They met at a bar after she had a really bad date. She wants to get a skill up, eat some food. I like doing gardening, actually. I like Sims gardening. I like fertilizing these plants with all the immense amounts of manure that we have. Fermented milk is just cheese. So technically cheese is edible wine. Oh! Yeah. I mean, yeah. This is a very angry horse. He doesn't really calm down. Yeah, this is why we grow things. We can hand feed it to our horses. It's okay. This is my favorite horse. The other one can kind of go die or whatever. What's Briella doing? Oh, she's playing chess without us? Why don't you... What are you doing, girl? Go eat something. Okay, is this horse good? No, he needs to be brushed. Oh, one of these plants is sparkling. Look at me. I love the fucking boring plants gardening gameplay. I love it. It's great. What's she gonna have? Why are they always eating breakfast steak? It's 10:30. What if the horse is homophobic? Horses are incapable of being homophobic because... Anyway. Do you want something? Can I help you? Okay, he's got desperately poor social. He's pissing, but she just like ignored him and went indoor to also eat a steak. All right, Briella, you are now the horse taken care of. We could hire someone to help with the horses. In fact, we did do that at the previous house. But I didn't really like it much. Yeah, go and stand in the piss puddle and interact with this horse. Yep, she stood right in it. Hug him. Clean the horse. Jada Pancakes was... No! Get lost, Jada. We're having a wedding. It was wedding, right? Yes, we're getting them married. It heard you saying it could go die. I'll get scared. Make something... No, you don't... They don't have anything to do with each other. Should we bring the horses to the wedding? What is she... Oh, that's the hoof cleaner. Okay. Is there anything else I need to prep before we do this? Not really. I think we can basically... Because now that we have another sim, we are reaching a point of it being, like, comfortable enough that we can make things harder. So I want to push forward a little bit in progression, I guess. Do I need to do anything else? God, she has huge tits. Okay. I think we can just go do it. Like, it feels weird to just suddenly go and do a wedding without prepping anything particularly, but after she's done cleaning the horse's hooves, I think we can just go do it. Well, after ad break, of course. Wow, that was fast. Did you actually clean? Oh, you did. Okay, now the other one's being mean to her. This one needs more social. Keep telling it a joke. Discuss time travel.
Bunamoosh, Kosim, Aga.
Who wouldn't want a part of their wedding story to be, and then the horses showed up? I would love that! Someone get married to me and also own horses. Actually, I am scared of horses, I will be honest. Yeah, she knows she needs that fitness skill up. I like horses, but I'm also kind of scared of them. They're so big. They're huge. They don't have to listen to you, and they know it. Why is he crying? What? Interacting with a needy horse has made her uncomfortable. Well, he's in good condition now, so we're done with that. Also, it is time for first ad break. If my scene will load, because my computer needs to spin up its hard drive. There we go. All right, 3 minutes for a quick ad break. We won't play anything in the meantime, so everyone can catch up. One stepped on my foot once, and I don't think it noticed. Well, that's like completely believable, but Jesus Christ, did you break your foot? Unless that's like just a thing that might happen. Did that really happen? That would... Oh my God. I think I've told the weird story of the last time I did anything with horses before, which was when I was in Canada and they ran a a guided scenery tour on horseback in Banff. And as soon as we got there, I was like putting my name down for everything that I wanted to go and do to make sure I could get in and have a place for everything. So I immediately slammed down the next morning going on the guided scenery tour on horseback. And it was there were different options. You could pick like an hour to like 4 hours or something, depending on how long you wanted to go, how far out you wanted to go. And I was like, I know my limits. Let's not go too like insane. Especially since I was there with someone else. So I went with the shortest one, just an hour-long horseback scenery tour, and it was pouring rain the whole time. Like, not the hardest rain possible, but steady, constant. I had a waterproof thing on, and I just got soaked all the way through, and it was like, you know, whatever. I'll just do this wet. You know, being on horseback is already... I'm not here for the comfort levels. I'm here for a fun time. So it's going to be a fun time and a wet time, but it's not going to be boring. So I let myself just get utterly rained on. They introduced me to this horse. I think his name was Astra, and everyone else got assigned a horse, and then they told us the rules, the instructions. Dig your heels into it to make it keep up, pull it back so that it doesn't edge too far forward on the next horse. And then we went single file through these gorgeous forests, and we saw lakes, and there were mountains there. I mean, because Banff is amazing, and all of it was through this moisture haze of rain and low clouds, and it was absolutely amazing. The horse scared me and knew that he didn't have to take instructions from me. I spent the whole time trying to pull back on the reins to make him slow down, because he was like shoving his nose up the butt of the horse in front of us, like making us trying to go faster. And I was like, no, like just walk at the same pace as everyone else. And he was like, I'm not going to. And I'm sitting there like, I can't do anything. This animal is like 3 times my mass. No, wait, 3 times all of me. I can't do shit to this thing. He doesn't care. He's gonna do whatever the hell he wants, and I have no recourse in this situation, and he doesn't respect me. And all the other horses were like completely tame and normal and doing what people said. And the people the instructors kept waving to me round at the back, going, keep him, pull on the reins, keep him back, and make him stop doing that. He's eating grass, you know, yank his head away. And I was doing those things, and he just didn't care. I was doing everything they told me to. And then we got to the end, and we had to pass by another group that were just leaving. So we went slightly to one side of the path, and we were on top of a bank where there was like a couple foot drop on some grass. The grass just went like a hillside down into a field. And as we like tried to file past them, he kind of didn't like this for some reason, and he looked at this bank and he jumped down it. And I'm sitting on this horse. I didn't even like realize what was happening until we were in the air and then landing. It was only a couple of feet, but we weren't supposed to be jumping around. And I'm like, can you please just, we're nearly back. I had to struggle with this goddamn horse for the past hour while trying to take pictures of stuff. Can you just please, we're going home. Just let me go back and I'll get off you. And then we got back, and the moment we arrived back at the place where they lived, he just started pissing for like several minutes. And I was like, was this because you thought you had to go home to piss? I knew that horse just didn't care. It wasn't malice. It was just, it didn't give a shit about me and the time I was having. Anyway, hi Silwasman, hi Mod Fox. I think I've told that before, but I could like tell that multiple times because I would like horses. Like really, I like big animal. I like riding big animal around. Nothing else is like getting to do that. But the big animal doesn't respect me, and that's just such a blow to your ego. Go ride a cow. Hang on, can you ride cows? Sorry, my brain, I was like, have I ever seen someone riding a cow? Like, they're big enough, aren't they? But surely they don't have the skeletal structure to support someone, right? Because I've never seen anyone riding a cow. Cowboys don't ride cows. You can ride bulls. Oh, right, you can do that thing where you sit on a bull and you try not to be bucked off. But I imagine they don't really like enjoy it or something. All my biggest horse memories are them missing. Yeah. Now you said that the footstep was on like grass, so it just hurt. But oh my god, that must be awful. I know a couple. I have a pair of married friends in Arkansas, and one of them comes from a ranching family, so they have cows. So I guess I could, if I ever went over there, I could be like, "Can I ride any of your larger cows?" No, that probably wouldn't go very well. Horse headbutts hurt. Like anyone who's ever been around a horse has a little anecdote about being hurt by the horse, right? And I mean, yeah, we are kind of like making them do our whims, but at the same time, everybody's got a the horse fucking hates me thing. Wait, I've just realized that we have this pair of swans. Did someone make this? It's got a flirty aura, and I don't know where it came from. What? I don't want to. How do you get headbutted? I mean, I guess they could just run up to you. I like them in The Sims. In fact, I wish that there was a game like The Sims. Please make one of their barrels smaller so they know who's in charge. Okay, so the problem with this is that the barrels aren't decorative barrels. This is for them to practice precision of movement around. So it's a functional item. However, what I can do is I can buy a standalone barrel and make it small. That's perfectly fine. What kind of barrel should we get? What about this? What do you mean other? Oh, right, that's that thing. Okay, there's very little space here. It looks like a lot of space, but it's not. What the? Let that be a lesson, horses. I like the fact that we are teaching them a lesson. Yeah. So this is a nectar barrel. This is a salvage barrel. So yeah, that's probably the best idea. What? Oh my god! These things have different colors. Normal. What color do you want your barrel to be? Normal, brown, light brown, white, golden, red, blue, and whatever the hell's going on here. What color scheme is this? This reminds me of something. I can't remember. What is blue and golden and purple? The pride flag one? Which one is the pride flag one? Is this it? I forgot which pride flag this is, but I'm pretty sure it's one. Okay, yeah, this one is now the slightly too small pride flag barrel. It's like a 3/4 size. The non-binary, I can't do that. There we go. We've got a non-binary barrel as part of the household now. Yay! Thank you. Okay, I think they are in pretty good spirits. Their needs are high. The horses, well, Blueberry is tense, but his needs are fine. So we're going to leave him. So I think they can just go get married. Now, the only other thing is, where do they get married? I think having it in the same place that Gideon and Felix were married. Well, we'll just use the same. No. Plan wedding event. There's nothing. It's going to be the ancestral wedding venue. And then we're going to bring all the people we know. Guys. Okay, whatever. So 2 brides, guests. Here we go. I need help. Who is coming to the wedding? I kind of remember Ariana, but I didn't remember her looking. Was her hair always like that? Okay, who's coming? Who's coming to the wedding? I think obviously it has to be the people from our friend group. So these 3 for sure, because they are our actual friends. Can you guys just yell names? I want people to yell names if you want them to come, and I'll bring those people. Everything else would take too long. So yell names at me if you want them present. we had the options. We got Tara, the girlfriend who nearly was, but God knows that would have come with baggage. Kaiden, the guy who always wears a rabbit costume. Milton's ghost. Someone called Rez could never be a bad hang. You'd think. Everyone. There's a 15 maximum and we've already got 3. Rat King. Yeah, fine. Rat King can come. Salvador is the really beefy guy that we tried to hit on because like he had really good nice traits, an overall positive person. He's ripped as fuck, and then we tried to flirt with him and he was like, no, sorry ma'am, I'm Ace, and we had to just leave. Ada, Ariana, we don't even have any romance with her anymore. Rez. Should we bring Rez? Santa. Kenzie, we also kind of flirted with her a bit. Who the hell is Yvonne? Who the hell is... Riley, we've hung up with Riley a bit. Clint was the guy who used to take care of our horses before he stopped doing that. Kenneth is the rabbit guy's brother. Frederick Spencer Kim, who is like the looks maxer of all time and is a genius and mean. Matthias Crisp, the guy who aged up on the dance floor last time we went clubbing. Edwin, the guy who used to be our butler. Bruce, who invites us over to his house sometimes but is evil. Jada, who was just like, hey, do you want to come over? Darian, the guy who was always asking us to go and duel him magically. Roy Goldsmith, the evil mean loner, who also is kind of looks maxing. Uriah Robles, who won the lottery once. Mr. Nezzer the Pickle. Robert Oppenheimer. Stewie Griffin. Space Joker, our rival, and Mosh Brandt, the guy we hate. Unfortunately, Milton's ghost isn't in the list. I'm so sorry. I think we should bring Santa because Santa came to Hallie's dad's wedding and he had a terrible time, so maybe he can improve. I don't know who's alive or not at this point. Well, everyone on this list is alive. Are you friends with Death? Mr. Nezzer the Pickle. Yeah, one of the things... I didn't even finish doing the whole, like, explanation. One of the things you can do with your channel points, aside from resizing items, making me buy items, you can force me to look up Sims on the official gallery and then put them in the game somewhere. So a lot of these came from Sol Waspman, who likes doing this. And they said... like do Veggie Tales, so we like put Veggie Tales in it and now they're here. Same thing with Oppenheimer, same thing with Family Guy, same thing with the cards from Balatro. These were all Sol Waspman suggestions. Please, for the love of God, can someone else make suggestions for who is in the world? Oh my God. Okay, we got someone nominating Oppenheimer. We don't even really know him, but sure, he can come to the wedding. Now he has become wedding Mario of wife. No, I didn't want you to tell me to put Smiling Friends. I didn't even know anything about Smiling Friends. You want me to put that? Okay, wait, who's Dominic? How come we didn't... Did we ever try making... and doing anything with Dominic because he's hot and he's an animal enthusiast. This guy's really hot. What's going on there? Okay, look, we'll do Smiling Friends, but we're in the middle of the wedding, so it will have to just wait till afterwards. We got 6 guests. Yes, that is what gallery pick means. You can give me a prompt and I will try and satisfy it the best I can. It was I think last time I attempted to grab something of my own volition and I had to look for Brent Halligan, and sadly I cannot believe this, but nobody has uploaded a Brent Halligan to the gallery. Can you imagine how difficult, how impossible it must be, apparently? I'm gonna take Rez because of someone who was like, no one who's called Rez can be a bad hang. I think that... should we just leave it at 7 people? Sadly, no, our parents cannot be here to witness this day, and one of our friends is dead. I'm tempted to bring Matthias Crisp. No, but nobody suggested anyone else. Wait, Normal, do you want me to bring Mr. Nezza the Pickle? Do you want Mr. Nezza the Pickle at the wedding? We don't even know these people. Who is this? When did we meet these guys? We got Salvador Hudson's relationship bar this high in a single instance, like as we met, and then we never spoke to him again. Do you have catering yet? No, but I see where you're going with this. Okay, that's the guest list. We've got 7 guests. That's fine. Caterer? Oh, we can't bring Mr. Nasal the Pickle, but we can have Matthias Crisp do the catering for some reason. We'll hire a mixologist, and we'll hire a musician, and then we will choose for the wedding venue, the Wedding Bonanza in Riders Glen, the same place that Hallie's dads got married way back when that happened. It's a historic day. They're gonna be married, and then who knows what'll happen. Okay, now the game has to survive running this event on an absolutely enormous lot, which, as we discovered last time, does not have the best pathing it could. Here's Hallie in her wedding dress. Oh my god, look, our girl's all grown up, and whoa. God damn. I don't pick these. The wedding dresses are just kind of auto-generated, but they always seem to slap. Okay. Really? You couldn't have put on a shirt to come to our wedding? I like how evenly spaced they all are. Okay. I don't know what he's Rat King. What do you expect? Santa is also here, like chill, cool Santa. So there's a gazebo with a piano. Oh my god, this looks way prettier than I remember. Maybe it's because the previous wedding, was it summer or was it not summer? And now I'm just seeing it. Why is there a telescope? Shirtless does go with his hairstyle, as insane as that statement sounds. Okay, so all I remember is there is a tradition. Oh, I need to put these. Well, everyone, no, just these two. Add to group so we can do them both at the same time, and just go there manually. Just head over there. So what you got to do is when you arrive at the venue. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, did I not go there together? Whoops. Okay, everyone. Go here. Okay, when you arrive at the venue, you head up this, like... Who's... Oh, that's Robert Oppenheimer, sure. We go up this little path. Why aren't you in the group? Whatever, Rez can do what he wants. That's the guy who's doing the music. What is happening here? Okay, finally. You go up this little path, up this hill, and at the top of the hill is the skeleton gazebo. Why are you sad? Okay, everyone come to the skeleton gazebo. And then the two to be married, as we did with their fathers. We have to do the wedding tradition of asking the skeleton for his blessing. That's how this works. There we go. Everybody gather up to ask the skeleton for his blessing for the wedding. Isn't that such a lovely tradition? Oh, that's Robert Oppenheimer. Okay, sure. Okay, they're enjoying that. Then, why is there a telescope here? There is a bathroom down there. And this is the gay-ass ceremony area. And then the after party happens in here, like, clearly. There is a toilet here. There is a toilet here. And there is also a bathroom inside. Despite that, somehow, when we did this the first time, Santa Claus himself, in the middle of the after party, shat himself. I still don't understand how. Okay, everybody, how do we get there again? Go down here. We're gonna get the ceremony like going because it is so hot. There is heat haze. Oh yeah, I had to add this like ladder because this hill was too steep for anyone to descend it, so I had to add stairs. Okay, I think everyone's here. There are seats available. We will have to actually wait and see if people use them. Okay, here we go. Hallie is just showing off by beating everyone there and throwing off the timing. Small indie game. This wasn't EA's fault. This is a custom-made map, so the person who did it just didn't playtest. And I added stairs just fine. So in it, if anything, that's an EA win, I guess. No, yeah, this isn't an official map. I just got it off the gallery. And yeah, hats off to the person who made it. That was a tiny oversight, but the rest of this area is good as hell. I didn't even realize this is like... The stream is gorgeous. The hill that this is placed on has all this vegetation to cover the incline, which is pretty well done. And of course, well, I did the skeleton gazebo, I think, but very, very nice wedding venue. I appreciate whoever made it. Thank you. Yes, decorative swans too. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Hallie, get married to Briella Medeiros. Go. Let's see if they can sit down for this.
Vikara.
Matthias, you're the caterer. Why are you here? Oh, I need to... Oh, they're sitting down. Everyone's sitting down. Great job. Okay. Rez is kind of arriving. Tanisha! Now is not the... Oh, right. We are mid-wedding ceremony. And we told... What was her name? Tanisha to go on a date with Giovanni Lott. And she was just calling to update us that it went really well. Upstaging your wedding with my good date announcement. Oh my god. Okay, I have to get them together off stream. So just for my own reference, that was Tanisha Hill and Giovanni Lott. I need their names so I can do it. Anyway, back to this. Blake is just gonna stand there apparently. Is she okay? She looks embarrassed. Nope, she's not embarrassed. Here come the rings. Confetti! That's not their first kiss game. Why do they always do this? Okay, they are now married. Instead of the they are married notification, it said they're having their first kiss. Like, okay, whatever. Whatever! They look great and the ceremony was really cute. Yay! Okay, how is everyone taking it? Alejandro is like into it. Santa is clearly hoping he doesn't shit himself again. Valentino just looks like he is spacing out hardcore. Rez was here, but now he's just wandering away. Blake is just standing there sadly. Rat King is indecipherable. And of course, Robert Oppenheimer is just kind of thinking about cupcakes. What is he doing? Oh my gosh, he's coming up to give his blessing. Sorry, it's very hard to center the camera. Sorry. Because of the elevation changes. Mr. Oppenheimer, it's an honor.
Simonis, Arrow, Gibbs, Colossus, Flurbe.
He's like, have you thought about adding some beds? Oh no, he has the
Ganir.
ancient South American bliss disease.
Lenarga maybe.
Okay, Mr. Oppenheimer, I need to go be with my wife.
Way back.
If you'll excuse me. Everyone come here. This is like the after party. I don't know what everyone's doing. Where are you going? Where were you go? What is up here anyway? Oh, there's an indoor ceremony for if it's like if it's bad weather, but we didn't need to use it. Are you really gonna hold the fact that he invented the atomic bomb over his head forever? Can't a man enjoy life? Can't a man just go to a lesbian wedding and not be reminded that he invented the atomic bomb? Yeah, he was making sure we have a solid grasp of nuclear physics before we begin married life. Okay, everyone go inside. We got an open bar here. Work starts in 1 hour. No, it doesn't. Why are you talking to Rat King? Okay, go inside. Get cool off from the heat. Where is the caterer? There's no catering happening. There is zero catering. Why is no one doing anything?
Dasp.
Huh?
What is
Espinal.
she discussing dance
Shape of
techniques?
the
Yoba.
They just became good friends. Okay.
Quaskanaya.
He's also saying that he wants there to be a bit. Oh, there's cake. Thank God, the cake arrived. All right, we can do the cake. Let's do it. Can we do that outside? I don't think it'll work outside. We'll do it in here. Bink. Is that in the middle? Yes. Oh, don't even joke, Chibi. That's so sad. Sorry, I don't care about the Finchwick Fair. We are doing something more important. Okay. First, we put the cake topper on.
Boona. Wibbis.
Oh, Jonga.
Got wedding
Samso.
cake.
Gableep.
Vadish.
Small talk continues with Santa.
Humble birthday!
Did you say Habble birthday?
Rajarao.
Okay, she's just gonna stand there. Can the cake
Boona,
be
Wibbis.
resized?
Oh,
What?
Jonga.
What? Do you want 3 people to not have cake? Sorry, I assumed you meant smaller. I mean, I guess you could have meant bigger. I'm just gonna leave the slightly too small
Osgood.
cake there. You could make it large. That would be funny.
You Beppa.
What is everyone doing? She's gonna tip the musician, although the musician is like 15 miles away. Okay, well, we'll get Hallie
Shibs.
to do the rest
Jensiba.
of these objectives.
Maru.
Okay, yeah, Santa's having some cake. Go to Mr. Oppenheimer and where is it? Thank him for coming.
Yasanarp.
Stop talking to Santa. Come on,
Farstoob.
do what I told you.
Gribix. Serga Blue.
No, Rat King's helping himself to some cake.
Balain.
Oh,
Kuzachuva.
Moosh Pepsi.
There we go. We've thanked a guest for coming.
Suli.
Now we need to have Why are you setting the table?
Rufus. Frost.
Also, which table? Wow, she has a lot of moodlets. Just married. Cutting the wedding cake. First kiss. That was not their first kiss. I'm sure it wasn't. Made a new good friend at the wedding. Yay. Why are you setting this? Where are you? Put the fire out. We don't need that. Why is Rat King shirtless? We've been asking this. He's nearly pissing himself too. What is it about this area that makes people piss themselves? Right, we need drinks for everybody. Oh my god, please can you start functioning? I need, there we go. Order drinks for group. What should we have? Oh my gosh, that's a lot. This thing. It's summer the end of summer. Let's get some coconuts on the go. What is it, Briella? Congratulations on getting married. I hope you two are very happy together.
Oh,
Okay, we shall consider
Gladazoid.
Riley with greater affection in the future.
Uh-huh.
500 simoleons for everyone to get around. I think that's very reasonable. She's like, man, I wish this was lemonade. Yeah, it is the cursed wedding venue of weak bladders for some
Bena.
reason.
Oh, the dish.
All right, everyone have...
Yeah.
Are you still making it? Are you making the drink?
Oh,
Yeah, Glarna.
Why are they... Oh,
Suli,
right. I was
Suli.
wondering why they were doing
Aw.
the
Suli Suli.
yeehaw greeting to everyone, and then I remembered this is technically in the horse ranch
So,
area.
Baba.
So that's why.
oh.
Are you making the drink that we ordered?
Sarpada,
I don't think she
young-
is. Can we have a
Yes.
drink, please?
Una burr.
Right,
Just as soon as.
Galavaribi.
Santa
Yapik.
needs to get crunk
Yapik
now.
Oh, Palanchama.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Aramboya. Chibs.
Drinks for
Oh.
everybody. You get one too. Drink. Oh, what? Now everyone shows up. Now everybody is here for drinks. How many of them are going to piss
Yo.
themselves, do you think?
Joe Baba. Yeah.
Was that a Yo Mama joke? Can we tell him to put different
Yes.
clothes on?
Ah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Ah.
Suli Suli.
Ah.
Well, some people are having the... Oh, we now have two
Suli,
bartenders.
Suli.
You were the caterer, right? Have you made
yeah.
food? Oh, okay, he has. Oh my god. He's made 4. He made 4 parfaits. And nothing else. Why did he do that? He's also mean. And now he's not even making drinks. He's just sitting at the bar.
Palma.
He made 4 parfaits. I can't stop looking at them. Why would he do this? Chat, why would he do this? Well, everyone's having fun anyway, I think.
Scridge.
Even though Matthias is literally yelling at everyone. Okay, the drinks have been had. Is he stupid? I respect it. Homophobia. We could get a gold
Lamina
wedding. We've
Galpa
got
Watini.
Oh, Prata.
like 2.5
Nil
hours.
What's the next? Thelma.
Shay.
Is Rat King gonna be the pisser this time?
Don't be swear. Listen,
Santa's got a drink in each hand. Is it that desperate? Is it that serious? So is he. Why are you taking this many? Wait a minute. Is it because I technically put the command in twice? Girls, sort it out.
Boona. Wibbis.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Just to update everyone on what has just happened. Rat King has just pissed himself. First and foremost, Santa seems fine. Everyone is drinking 2 drinks at once, and Rat King just pissed on the floor. Maybe also shat, I don't know. Then we got a phone call that Alicia Lusk has died because he was old. And this is his husband. This is his husband going through it like a zombie. He's gonna need all of the drinks because his partner has just died while he was at the wedding. This is probably the best wedding of all time.
Aha.
How has he reacted to this news? He thinks it smells like someone shat themselves.
Oh.
Wow, what a wedding.
Dark Scenic.
What a wedding.
Palachaba? Mesca?
Supta.
There he goes.
Jonga.
I fucking love weddings. He doesn't know yet. He should. I mean, He should know, technically. You don't have to drink. Put these down. You don't have to keep drinking them. For the love of God, everyone's going to piss themselves super hard.
Unga.
Well, Briella knows how to use the goddamn bathroom. Wait a second. Wait a second. What was that? Rez was in the bathroom. And then Rat King told him to leave so he could use the shower. Who's watching TV? Oh, okay, Robert Oppenheimer got bored and came in here to watch what I assume is Oppenheimer. No, you don't have to load the dishwasher. Can you two please stop having drinks, please, for the love of God?
Who's like Jeff now?
Go here, and then you just need to kiss in the next 2 hours, and we'll get a gold-ranked wedding.
Oh, Jonga.
Rambo.
Hi, Mr. Oppenheimer. Thanks for coming. Look, she's doing it autonomously. She wants to do an autonomous kiss. Go, 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 go. Do it, do it, do it.
Sarah been
Why are you on your phone?
chips.
Rufus.
He'll be spoiled. So it hasn't. You think he hasn't invented the atomic bomb? Girl, why did you teleport? Okay, that didn't count apparently. For the have the betrothed kiss. Okay, do it again. He's enjoying himself. What a great wedding. Wait. Wait, did he get jealous of what they're doing? We don't have any romance with him.
Huh?
Is he homophobic? Is this man homophobic? What? Is that even possible? Okay, what is going on here? Feeling angry after an unpleasant conversation that was with that was the caterer who's evil was riling people up. That's because someone died. She's doing fine. Okay, that's a gold wedding. There's the piss puddle behind the bar as usual. I'm gonna let everyone just do whatever they want. Disband the group so everyone can go autonomous. Hang on, guys. Oh no, the Fable Spirit fades away every day. Why are you? Okay, Rat King was tired, apparently. Rat King apparently was tired. Well, I don't know why this house is here. I leave it there because it can provide... There's more parfaits! There's even more parfaits in this... What happened? Why is there so much parfait? Rat King put on a shirt, the wedding is over. Absolutely true. The wedding is over. Guests have given you some appliances. Okay, now the best thing about this is that because we hired the caterer, everything that he cooked belongs to us. Usually you cannot interact like this with stuff that you didn't make, but we hired him, so we can keep all of this. Why was he going to every kitchen? I apologize to Matthias for accusing him of not making food. He was going to every kitchen in the Tri-County area and making bowl after bowl of parfait, which we are going to take home and we are going to eat over the course of the next year. Guys, okay, is there anything else that we can keep? Oh, we can't keep this, can we? I don't own this item. I also don't own this item. Okay, we can't take... Guys, stop pissing. Stop pissing now. Can you make a parfait huge before you leave? Now, technically, you need to redeem channel points to get me to resize something. However, if I do that, I think that I don't think there's any point because a food item will be cleared from the lot when we leave what we're doing. So it won't like stay around, so there's not really any point to doing it. However, I like the idea, so I'm gonna put one of the parfaits. We don't need like 4 of them. How many do we even have? 6. We have 6 parfaits. I will put one on here, and I will make it big. Just for the sake of... yeah. For the cleaning ghosts. There we go. Oh, not allowed to do it twice in a stream. Yeah, that was kind of just to stop people fucking around. Well, there we go. There's a massive parfait for the cleaning ghosts. I now pronounce you Honk, Shu, and Mimi. I like that. It was a memorable wedding. Yeah, I'm really god modding by telling them not to go piss. The parfait is the German flag? Oh, yeah. Kinda? You would notice that. All right, I think we're done. There's nothing else we need to do, right? Briella's gonna watch the cooking channel. No, I think we're all good and finished. Congratulations! Yes, it's a giant bowl. Congratulations to the happy couple. We are now married. Time to adopt, apparently. Well, let's give them one night of marital bliss before we ruin it. Just one. Where do we live again? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, bring your wife with you. Who the hell is Graham Hopper and why does he have cat ears? The funny thing is, they've never changed how events function. If you run any kind of party or wedding or any kind of like event that you bring people to, it only allows you to bring... the menu applies to the people that the selected sim knows. So when we had that list of people to bring, none of them were Briella's friends. It was only people in Hallie's list of friends. So who the hell are these people? Cherry gourd. I guess it could be it could be worse. Blessed by the skeleton and the sovereign of rodents. I cannot believe the impact Rat King has had on our general lives. He was... What did Rat King come from again? I cannot remember how we ended up. He was... Oh, right. He was in a group of people. Probably one of the funniest redeems that we had. I do not remember what the prompt even was. He sure was shirtless. I can't remember the prompt, but we ended up with a family of like insanely named and designed sims, and Rat King like escaped from there and got married to a woman, and now he lives in a tiny little shack in the bayou, and he has like 4 children, and he's in our social circle for some fucking reason. All right, let's get you guys, let's make sure everyone's comfy. The horse is okay. These horses are so goddamn needy. Learning from mistakes. What mistake did you make? It wasn't getting married, was it? A shining... I think you mean a shirtless light. Shirtless light in our lives. I think we're fine. She could use a bit of fun. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send them both. They're not going on honeymoon because they just had a vacation. But in lieu of a honeymoon, they're going to go on a couple's horse ride. If it functions. Oh, she's never ridden a horse before. Crimson, you gotta be nice, okay? Be nice to her. She's in a wedding dress. That's right. Riding horses in a wedding dress. So trot over here. And you get on... Oh my god. Blueberry, we grew up with you. Get back on the goddamn horse. No, 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 get on the horse. Come on. Why did you teleport away and then walk all the way back? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Trot there. Yep, go, go, go. Okay. Is he doing it? Okay, he's coming. Okay, we're gonna have the same start position. It is like 10 p.m., but I believe in these guys. Ready? Okay, close enough. Close enough. Go for a relaxed ride together.
Yes, Marty.
Well, they've gone in opposite directions. How is half your property horses and you've never ridden one? She was a recent addition to the household. Okay, can you need to hurry up a little bit so we can catch up. Okay, wait, a little bit more. Stop bucking. Oh my god, this horse just hates everyone. Oh, we got 2,000 simoleons for not working. Come on. Go, go, go. Whoop. Okay. Now, relaxed. Both of you at the same... Yeah, there we go! Married couple horse ride at 11 p.m. All of them are gaining skills from this. Look how nervous she is. The relaxed ride is really relaxed, isn't it? I think we need to speed it up a little bit. Okay. Energetic ride. Where are we going? Oh. She didn't want to do it anymore? Alright, fine. You went like down the road, I guess. Fair enough. I guess it counts. Alright, now get off the horse. Please get rid of this painting. Oh my gosh. Oh, you did it from the horse. Okay, that wasn't necessary, but alright. Alright, their fun gauges are like really high from horse riding because it's great, but clearly we still have to do this. Wow.
Flarbin?
Great teleportation skills. Wait, what was that noise? I don't know.
The humble.
Finally! She gets to do this in her bed instead of someone else doing it with someone else in her bed. That was a lot of sparkles. Were there usually that many sparkles? More sparkles? Felix! That's what the noise was! Why were you in there?
In chibi.
Go to fucking bed. Why was he in the... What? Why is everything weird? Ghost pervert. Why? Why does this have to happen? Wait a minute. Why is there... What is this? Why is there a knob on the house? Go away. Oh my god. What is wrong with these people? I just noticed there was something falling in the background. Look, you can see. Look. There are leaves falling. You can literally see the leaves falling because it's the last day of summer. What is every game I touch turned to perverts? Have you seen my AO3? We didn't even get to go on a space mission. But we can do one more day. And maybe we'll do a space mission then. Alright, well I guess we'll speed up. It won't go very fast because Felix is here somewhere being a perv. I think the Perverts Guild was one of the funniest things to come out of that game. I hope that sticks around for. Oh, okay. Bacon is just loving life. Bacon ham. Okay, she's done. Bacon, what did you do? What happened while we were gone? What happened? Felix. Felix, stop. We need that steak. Oh, shit. Shit, I forgot to take the food out of her inventory. I don't care about Eliza Pancakes' spirit. I care about the fact that I have... No! The parfait all spoiled! No! What about the pancakes? Where are the pancakes? They're still good. I wasted so much parfait! Ah! Is there a prion disease mod? I mean, probably. There very likely is. Okay, what else happened? Oh, God. Anything interesting? Quinton Delgato is now a felonious monk in the criminal career. A more thief-esque sentence doesn't exist. I don't want to know. Divorce day coming up early this year? No! It just was divorce. They got engaged on divorce day. Okay, I'm gonna save just to be careful because we had a big wedding. And now, can anyone what did Waspman redeem earlier? Smiling Friends. I've got to find Smiling Friends and put that in the game. I have no idea what Smiling Friends is, but I know a few friends are familiar with it, so you guys, please help me determine what's going on with this. Smiling Friends. Most popular. Yeah. Okay. I hope there's some fucked looking ones. When isn't there? Hello? This is like the way that Tumblr draws every character. It uses every pack I don't have. Help, I have no clue what this character actually looks like. I cannot even fathom. What the hell's go- Can we put this one in? I horrified my friends and now you can too. Here's a group. Pim Nelly. That's the same as the pink one, right? Charlie Dompler? Alan Rojas. That hair is kind of amazing. Glepfwog? What the hell is Smiling Friends? These are very humanizations. Glep could move in with Rat King. Rat King is married with a family. Which doesn't mean he can't, but there's another. Oh my god. What is the character that this is actually from? Is it a child? Is it an adult? Is he pink? Is he not? I don't know. Ugh. Ugh. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what to pick. What's going on? The best Smiling Friends Sims ever. Everyone else's suck and mine are the best ever. Do we agree? That looks like some kind of a harpy. Boss baby? What? What? Is this character attractive or not? I cannot tell. Okay. Scenes is showing me an actual picture. I haven't clicked on it yet. What Pim Pimling actually looks like. Is it like this? Or is it like... Well, that's kind of similar, but adult. Or is it like this? I'm about to find out live on stream. What does this character look like? Oh, that thing! Okay, I've seen that thing. Right, I get it. He is an adult. I wasn't sure just from the design. Okay, I kind of see, but also, what? Okay. This one has a cat. This one made Glep a cat with a top hat on. Sorry, did I say, oh, that thing? Yeah, no, I recognize it from screenshots now, but I have no idea without seeing. Why is this one a baby? Why is he red? What the hell is the green thing? I cannot tell. Okay, I need to pick something. Would you believe the half the... Oh god, this could be anything. Charlie? What, this one with the big nose? All I can get from the examples are that this guy has some kind of big nose and is in some way orange. Oh, that, right. I mean, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge, not with my history. Azul 60s one, please, and thank you. Okay, that was this one. Smiling Friends. The best ever. Everyone else's suck and mine are the best. Right. Where are they being placed? If they use stuff from Outdoor Retreat or Vampires, I don't have it. Where are we placing them? What theme makes sense? Where do these guys actually live in whatever they're from? I think Windenburg is the most fucked up town that we have. City? Newcrest is the city. Well, it's suburbs, but it's the closest we have. Do we have a Brazil map? No, we only have the vacation map that you can go to for South America. You can't live there. We've got 28,000 simoleons. We have Bob's Burgers Jimmy Pesto living here. We have VeggieTales living here. This is just the map of random TV shows where someone is green. And also, of course, this was Lucifer, but then that one thing from Has Been Hotel moved in. All right, well, we'll just put another family here somewhere. Which of these lot names makes the most sense for Smiling Friends? Sandy Run, Cookout Lookout, Civic Cliffs, Hillside Highlands, Optimist's Outlook. Just choose one of these for me based on how well that fits with whatever the hell Smiling Friends is. Actually, no, yeah, it has to be Optimist's Outlook, doesn't it? Because they're Smiling Friends. So it has to be Optimist's Outlook. There we go. There we go. They're added. If anyone at any point wants to redeem houses for any of these people with your gallery pick, you can do that. But I mean, I guess you don't have to. All right, great. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that next time we have a wedding, we'll be asking Pim, whatever the fuck name, to come to the wedding so they can pee on everything. No! Don't make me put the huge head in there. No! No! Newcrest is ruined. I mean, I guess it was ruined already. The only buildings here are a church and an Arby's. So fine, whatever. We might as well have this stupid fucking house. It's got more in it. I don't know what the top is. It's got like stuff in there. Fine. Unfurnished only, or they can't afford it. Is Alex yicking the gallery? Well, I have to check, don't I? Yeah, I did want this. I keep asking. I don't know. Okay, it's just a blob. That's fine. If I don't have to look at the smiling face, that's fine. Okay, I need a second, and it's time for ad break. Give me a moment to catch my breath. Oh boy. Okay, we 3 minutes for ads and then we continue. There's a little bit of me that when I was setting up this system, I was like, if I give people the ability to add things from the gallery, they're gonna put in things like the family from Frasier or the characters from Pride and Prejudice, and then we'll give them like a silly little house that doesn't look anything like where they're actually from. So the comedy is just inherent through the fact that they have to live their lives in a shitty little situation. But no, it had to be Veggie Tales. It had to be Has-Been Hotel, just the one. It had to be whatever the hell caused Rat King, although I am glad Rat King is here now. I don't regret Rat King, but in fact, I'll take you guys to look around the neighborhoods when we get back, and you can see what we've done to this place. And I will look for Alex Yick when we get back from ads. What have people made of Hornet Hollow Knight? The comedy is every family living in the big head in a few months. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I have to remember, if I want to be in control, then I play my own save. And when I'm on this save, everyone's allowed to do whatever they want. Nobody puts like Batman in here. It's all like personifications of the cards from Balatro. Anybody want this Ghastly? He's here. He's possibly queer. He's like a floating stinky grape. Bring him into your life today. Batman would be boring. Kinda. Batman, no. Alfred, yes. The fun thing is that if we meet the Sims that we put in, which has to happen organically, then those Sims can call us and say, hey, should I go on a date with other Sim picked at random? And if chat then says yes to that, I go behind the scenes and I put them in a family where they can potentially raise children. And that's the only way we get new Sims. So by adding them to the background, they may have their own misdeeds at some point, but it's kind of convoluted because they don't do anything unless they get put into the world. Anthropomorphic forms of little creatures are a lot more interesting. I want to make it clear, I'm not actually complaining. This is really, really funny. It's so different from how I play this game. But what I have learned through doing this series for over a year, has it been like a year and a half now or something? What I've learned is that letting other people take charge away from me can result in really funny things. Part of the reason that it's interesting is that I'm honestly kind of a control freak. So making myself do this and not being able to make the decision, I think that's gotta be good for me in some way, right? Hang on, why is there like a plantation house in the middle? That's not just me, right? That's like a plantation house. You can't see my cursor, but it's like next to this thing. Okay. Oh, you just tagged Mars and was like, get your gas leak. You are the only people who've interacted with him. Him being like, oh, there we go. Okay, but wait, Mars, did you adopt the Haunter or was that Scenes? Anyway, I will load up home to get that to you. I don't care if my phone has a software update. Leave me alone. Maybe me, I forget. Somebody had a Haunter from me once, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, Mars took the Dust Skull? Yeah, I was confused by ghosts. There's also Retirement Village, which I think was kind of a funny one, but we haven't got anyone living there. It's just an empty retirement village. Hang on, should we move Robert Oppenheimer into the retirement village? Would that be funny? Show of hands? For no reason, should I move Oppenheimer into the retirement village? He's living over here. I don't think he can afford that. No, sorry, I meant the desert. Oh no, he's living here with Ken. And also he's not an elder, he's still an adult. He's not a senior. Okay, do we want this was our version of Barbenheimer. I think we'll leave him there for now maybe, but once they get elderly they can move into the retirement home. Yeah, this is yaoi of some kind. I don't make the rules. Kim Wexler and Jimmy. Oh yeah, we were gonna do a tour before we finish. Let's do a quick tour. While I'm doing the Pokemon trade. Okay, hang on, I need to just search for it. It's a Ghastly. How many Ghastlies do I have ready to go? I've got 2. Which one? Not this one. This one. This Ghastly is going to Mars. Okay. So Willow Creek has the Spencer Kim Lewis family children just kind of surviving over there. The Goth family children, again, just kind of vibing. The Pancakes family with their tragic deaths kind of at our hands. Oh, this is Rat King's family. He lives in this little hovel. He did marry a wife, but she has now died, obviously. She's gone. He's still at the wedding bonanza. So he has been left behind with his 4 children. They're doing great. The deserts. Yeah, we got Barbenheimer, we got Kim Wexler and Jimmy McGill, who've had a child named Romeo. I think she's also pregnant. I think I saw a notification that she was pregnant. There you go. Thank you for confirming the gas leak has arrived home safe. This is a completely legitimate process that everyone should engage in. Sorry, I forgot that doesn't do anything. We've already looked at Newcrest. Windenburg has the Fires family children, including our friend Valentino, who nobody likes. The Bjergsons, who I don't like, but they've got a couple of dogs. Space Boys. Space Boys is where Rat King originally came from. I'm sure that there used to be like 5 of them and then 2 pets. The pets have died of old age. Stedman Slick, this blue-haired guy. Comcore Boyle, who's also shirtless. I think a lot of them were shirtless. Green Machine and Chief Hunter. And they had 2 dogs, and a dog and a cat, and they were insane. They were probably my favorite family we ever added. The McElroys have changed a lot since I last saw them! That's so neat! This was the bunch of Balatro Jokers, but most of them didn't have hair or accessories that I owned, so they just ended up with like random things or they're naked. I don't know anything about Balatro, so I don't know how good this was. They also adopted a Welsh Corgi named Mika at some point. Oh yeah, Dr. House lives here. He's fine. Brindleton we know. What happened in Sulani? That was the actual Kahananui's daughter. She's still there. Oh yeah, we put Grant in, but he's not that accurate. The fucking... whatever. We used to live here and we had to look at the Yoda Island all the goddamn time. The KLO has had a lot of kids and one of them never took off his bunny suit. This is where Family Guy is. Whatever. They all have weird proportions. Everyone else is gone. Also, that backdrop isn't working properly, so I need to replace that again. The Charm family's kids are still there, and there's nothing else in this area except for Starbucks. Did we put anything? Oh yeah, Miku used to live here, but she's dead. The Watsons had Myra and Bo? I guess that was another one, an extra child that they had. And the Scott family, which was quite big, but I think it's just the kids now. They had a lot of kids. San Francisco. The Robles is just Uriah Robles now. The unborn baby that starts at the beginning of the game. he's loyal and he's ambitious. Well, he is a millionaire. He won the lottery, so he actually has like a million simoleons. Everything we added here is gone now, which is kind of sad. We had a bunch of Genshin Sims in here and they just died and we never really saw them. Oh, the Michelsons is down to just one person. Bill Nye and Bob Ross used to be here, but Bill Nye has already died. Oh, right. One of the funniest things that ever happened was that we added a man to the Luna Sullivan family. And the parents are now dead, but they had so many kids. And he was like responsible for a fire that killed off the woman's first husband. And then he like swooped in there and had tons of kids with her. That was a canonical event. Do families just go extinct? Basically, yes. They don't run a lot of complicated maneuverings in the background. If you are playing with like stories enabled, Sims that are moved into houses can adopt pets, join careers or leave careers, and potentially have children. But they only have children if they're in the same family and they're in either a relationship or they're married. Either of those things, they can have kids. But see, a lot of those families were like a bunch of kids because the game kept generating them because 2 Sims were married. Then the Sims that were married died of old age and the kids are just left there. And they don't move out or anything. And they don't establish other romances. Which is why the only way to enact it, like of its own volition, is that when someone rings our family that we know and says, should I go on a date with whoever, I pass it to chat. Chat votes on a poll. And if it's yes, or maybe, they will get back to me and say, I am now in love with this person, or not. And if they really liked each other, then I go and put them in the same family so that they could be considered, you know, breedable by the game. Just so that there's something going on back there that we also have control over. You can get, there's a very popular mod that allows things to actually work in the background without player input. But I don't use it because that's not really my style. I think the half and half method we're using is fine. Oh god, so what happened? Oh right, so the Lorax is dead. And instead, he adopted a cat named Catastrophe. What? What? That's... I don't even want to think about this. Oh, Stinky Pete died. The back-end coding isn't that advanced. I mean, it is a game from like... When did this come out? 2014? I hate this. I hate how intentional that feels. Also, it's cross-eyed. My cross-eyed, myopic cat named Catastrophe. That's too on the nose. That feels like an insult. The Grove family was another one that had kids and then died. That's the wedding bonanza. That's about it. Okay, let's check back on where our guys are. Nope, everyone stop talking about the Onslaught right now. Stop it. Stop it. Can we steal this cat? Mars, we have like a lot of cats. Yeah, and they're not getting another, but if you are dissatisfied with The Sims, you can go all in on Paralives because that's in early access. We can hope that they put things together a little more coherently. Okay, they have just not, they've got out of bed and they're not in bed. Go to bed. Go to sleep after your big wedding, girls. Do you think you will try Paralives? I'm not currently. Oh my god, don't eat. Don't eat. Don't eat the stinky parfait. Go to bed. I told you to get into bed. Why did you decide to do this?
Oh, yow.
Fine. Fine. Do that. Fine. Oh. Stop yelling. You have to stop yelling. Okay, no one woke up. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'm gonna wait and see about Paralives. Why did you teleport 5 steps? I don't usually play games in early access. Case in point, I'm really interested to see what happens with Subnautica 2 now that it's ethical to be interested in it again. But I'm not touching it until it's out of early access because I prefer games to be finished. I'm completely on board with that being the way that they're made. Hey, Felix. Putting out in early access so that you can get early funding and have players give feedback. It's absolutely fine, but I prefer to leave it until it's in the... Thanks, Felix. Great job. Thank you for doing that. I prefer them to be in a presentable state where they've already like fixed anything that was badly wrong with it. Mostly because I don't want to get into a game and then find that there's something wrong or buggy or preventing me from enjoying it. I want it to be in a pretty good state before I try it out. So I'm gonna wait to form an opinion on Paralives. I'm just so used to The Sims as my game of choice for like seeing what people do. It would be quite intimidating for me to try out a new thing that I'd be so unfamiliar with. Like, yeah, this game is fucking taped together and not even very well, but I know how to manage its idiocies. As bad as that sounds. Okay, we're gonna go have some baked potato. I'm gonna make you add whatever the gallery comes up with for twice living. That's not the correct term, but I don't want to say anything else. It's a matter of playstyle. Yeah, and also I don't know a lot about Paralives, except that I've seen a friend of mine very accurately create their own house in it, which is fun. That's nice. I'm glad people can do that. It's got a different kind of style to it, but I don't know, maybe I'd warm up to it. I'm not sure. I had to do 50+ hours of progression for Hard Space Shipbreaker 3 times as they were wiping... Is Hard Space Shipbreaker the name of a game? Because I'm not familiar. Yeah, when they wipe saves because they're incompatible because they are changing so much of the code. That's another thing. I don't want to get too attached to something I can't keep. Can you fix this? Wait, what's her skill in handiness like? I wish there was a character creator demo. I kind of just want to make some guys. Yeah, they should really do that. The Sims did it, but way after it came out, so I don't know if that counts. Anything with a character creator should give you a demo, a free downloadable demo that you can use to create characters. Every single game that allows you to create a character should have a free downloadable demo to create characters in, because anyone who's downloaded that to play around with is now some kind of a % more likely to play the main game and buy it. Please don't set yourself on fire. Please stop lighting. Just go and have a shower, for God's sake. 2, once people have made a character or some sort in that character creator, they will go and show that off to other people, which is free advertising for you. It's like it's a no-brainer. Why doesn't every single person do this? I'm just checking back. The devil you know. Yeah, Erskine, that is a really good way of putting it. Sims 4 is the devil I know in so many ways. It's really fucking old. Wait a minute, what did happen to their horse ball? Oh my god, that was what got struck by lightning last time. The horse ball was that little pile of soot. And now they don't have a ball. And now my horses are sad. That's why. What ball did I have? The rainbow one. I'm sorry, horses. Have your ball back. I'm sorry. Did they fix the fact that the balls become unusable? I'm yet to see a fat para, which is what prevents me from being interested. Yeah, is that a case of they don't support it that well, or is it like no one's making them? It's so hard to make a proper fat face on the paras. Are they called paras, or are they? Is that like the name, like instead of Sims? Also, hey, cool. Was it called Meth Gamer? I'm sorry. I always struggle with that one. I'm so sorry. Like legendary game Spore. Spore was so weird, wasn't it? I desire the fireplace that plays ominous music whenever you light it. Is that real? Was that a real thing that I don't know? Zeus hates horses. That would have been the raid message if I didn't have one, and I do like the Oppenheimer style raid message. He was such a big feature in their wedding, but not in their lives. Oh, Merc. Okay, I used to know someone called Merc. You're not the same one, are you? I guess that's a common internet name to have. They're called parafolks. Oh yeah, but calling them folks is a good name. You're not gonna beat the name Sims as a moniker though. Like that's kind of why I think they had um a monopoly on a simulation game because they got the name Sims. Like the game sometimes could be absolute shit, and then you're not gonna beat that. I'm not typing all that. Okay. Okay, I've got like 20 minutes left, and there was something I needed to look up. I promised someone I'd check the gallery. What was I checking the gallery for? Oh yeah, Alex Yick. Fucking hell. What's it? I'll just look for Yick, I guess. If you make me put this in the game, I swear. Like, I will look up suggestions. You don't need to use the redeem. I will look up any suggestions that you want me to look up. That's fine. No redeem is necessary for me to investigate, and then you can see if you want to use the redeem. I think the game broke. In a Gilbert Godfrey voice, it's all about the branding. Did he say that in something? I'm not familiar. No results found. It searched so hard to find. Okay, do I want to? I'm kind of surprised because that guy's appearance is so generic but also so annoying. It could easily be made in The Sims. Oh yeah, his real name. I mean, okay. You can't cancel when it's searching for half an hour. It's just a funny voice, okay? There's every time somebody mentions like a quote in a certain recognizable voice, there is a little thing in the back of my head going, do an impression on the stream, and I have to fight it back like, no, that will not go well. How do you spell this? Like that. The full name, Alex Eggleston, gives me an internal level of aggression similar to like the name Bella Swan. Like, ugh. Ugh. I also have that for Katniss Everdeen. Ugh. I'm not gonna say any more lest I invoke the ire of chat and everyone abandons me for being a hater. No results! Okay, I guess there is some good in the world. Impression redeem when? Do I look like a voice actor? Oh god, that would be really embarrassing, but I could make it a bit redeem. Pay me, I'll do Gilbert Gottfried. Oh right, sorry, yes, you did ask about Hollow Knight. Yes, I did mean to do that. Feel free to remind me if I ever forget that you've asked to check something. It's not that, like, I don't want to say they suck, it's just... I can't accept them as natural existing names because they sound so much like an author deciding on a name, you know? And I'm also a writer and I struggle with picking names. In fact, I have one. I have a stupid one. One of my favorite OCs is named Valence Charlemagne. Like, after the royal family of France or whatever the hell. That's the exact same category. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Valence Charlemagne is a name anyone would have. But I like it. Naming your shitty romance protagonist Bella is too obvious. Like on its ass? Yes. Bella Swan, you did the same thing twice. It's so annoying. Sorry, Hollow Knight. We didn't leave after the previous hatering. Which one was the previous hatering? I can't tell anymore. Those character names are like some kind of version of the aristocrats. I'm only thinking of that because you said Gilbert Gottfried. Who, he has the most famous one, doesn't he? Which is like even worse because it's in his voice. Your thought crimes against Psychops Sognostic. Oh yeah, that wasn't hatering. Like I completely understand that other people other people do like the Cyclops. It wasn't for me. I understand. I'm not hating on it. It was just its ass was too fat, and I can't be dealing with that when I'm trying not to be eaten. I know it's a functional mobile base, but I preferred building bases like all over the place and then zipping between them like some sort of insane underwater gnat. So I'm actually just checking to see whether anything comes up or if it's like broken. I think the search is broken. Because I just put in bug and nothing happened. I did try going past a ghost Leviathan, honking the entire way, and it only nudged me. They do get really funny sometimes. Oh, hang on. I do want to... Okay, search is broken, so I guess we're not doing this. We're going to wind up in just a second now. When we come back next week, if you guys would be good enough to join me, would you please reiterate what you wanted me to look up? Because I think the gallery seems to be non-functional. It worked when we added Smiling Friends, but it seems to now be non-functional. So we need to look again. We're going to look for like Hollow Knight and Alex Yick, I guess. Remind me. I will do it. I just want to grab something from Blue Sky real quick. Where was that video I made? They detected you looking for Alex Yick and banned you for your own protection. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Hang on, I've got a video. I had a really good Subnautica video that I liked. This is quite a long time ago. I'm sure I posted it on here. 2024? Maybe it was earlier than this. Oh, no, that's the end of the feed. Where is my video? Okay, hang on. I'll check my Tumblr. I want people to see this. Okay, so if I look through my Tumblr, I'm sure I posted the video here, but I've also got to look through multiple screenshots of that one alien with the word wood all over it, because that's the kind of thing I reblogged. Okay, no, it's not in there either. Where's my video? I had a video of me doing Below Zero. And I was trying to like sneak around. I'm sure this isn't all my videos. I was edging around. Okay, how do you search a profile? That's not how you do it. Okay, well, I can't find it. I can't get the goddamn video, but oh my god. Last time I played Subnautica, the game bugged in the lava zone and slanged the sea dragon at me from across the map. This is why you turn on, like, the thing that takes clips. Because I have a whole video of shit like that. Well, that's funnier than mine, but I have a video of stuff like that happening. Subnautica. This is sad. I wish this was working. What a game. Should we swap to Paralives? Maybe if I say that, one of the people who works at EA will, like, suddenly realize that this sucks. I have the clip. Oh yes, please show us. I hope someone made a peeper. Oh my god. I didn't realize what you meant. I think you can understandably, like, see what I thought you were saying by putting in peeper sim. Okay. It is 1 minute to bingo, but before that happens, there's one last thing I want us to do. Briella's in the bath. Hallie's... Why are you always chatting online? Goddamn. I realized half a second after pressing enter. I would absolutely put a Subnautica peeper sim into the game. There is also a mature enabling stuff mod that a lot of people uses, and it enables peeping toms in the game. And if the name of them or the role they have comes up as Tom Peeping.
Rufus, Frost.
That would scare me though. I don't think I can do that. Are you finally gonna... Okay, well no, the bagel is like eternal.
Oh.
What? Why? What is happening? No playing in trash. Okay, nobody go anywhere. We will be raiding into bingo, but there's an important thing that we're going to do, and I need you guys to help me do it. Okay, no playing in trash. Fix the sink. This is going in the bin so that the cats don't immerse themselves in it. Okay, she's feeling great. She's playing chess, I guess. No, go, girl, go piss. It is pissing time. Fix that sink. Great, okay. And also, you have magic, so magic this. And having done that, since they are now married... Okay, I'll wait for her to finish pissing. I'm sorry. Since they are now married, I'm going to ask... Oh my god, what's it under? Have a science baby! Stop lighting the fireplaces, you'll die.
Bon and Gravy?
Oh, Crimson reached temperament level 5.
Yes. Oh, ha!
I want to make this game harder for myself. Have a science baby with Briella. We will make a quick trip to the hospital and use our genetic... Oh, wait, we need to decide on our name as well. Are we ready to add a newborn to your household? Yes. Is Briella coming? You better hurry. There's a baby, like, exploding right now. It's a boy! They had a boy! Okay, guys. We have two decisions to make. The first I forgot to do, like, what's their married name gonna be? I'll do that afterwards. We have to name a baby boy. They had a boy. Yay! They have a baby! Okay, so here is the... Well, I'm trying to remember because it's been ages since we named a sim. My, strategy? Refreshing lager. Oh, God. Okay, my strategy for this, I'm going to randomize the name 5 times, and then we will vote on the randomized names. If anyone wants to sub or gift a sub to the channel, you get to suggest a name that goes in the poll. Liger Lager, thank you. You can put any suggestion into the poll should anyone want to sub. That's something we can do while I am randomizing names. I think I'll need to write them down. I'll write them in the chat box. So we have the suggestions. Okay, name number 1, Colby. Okay, you have until I randomize 4 more names if anyone wants to make suggestions of their own. Pelham! These sound like football clubs. Oh my god, can we have like a normal name? Alfonso. Okay, 2 more. Christopher. That's a fun spelling. Wait, with an F. Okay, and final name. Ezekiel! What is going on? Alright, wait, let's spell that right. Okay, there's our 5 names. Unless we get any suggestions from chat. Hang on, let me open I'm opening a notepad so I can copy these names. Okay, there we go. I will now be running a poll. Name our baby boy. These fucking names. Everyone please stick around in stream just to name the baby, and then we will immediately raid out Alfonso. Oh, why am I not copying and pasting? I'm so stupid. Here are the 5 names we have. Please give this poor little baby boy a decent start in life and take this seriously. Let's go. Let's put it on screen. 5 options. This is entirely up to you, chat. Decide on this baby's future. 3 votes for Pelham, 3 for Ezekiel. Is it legal to name your child Ezekiel? Is that an okay thing to do? You guys want to name him Ezekiel? Are you Oh my god. Oh my god, really? Is that what's happening? If it ties, can we hyphenate them together? You know what? Sure. You know what? Fucking no, I can't do that. I can't do that, Tim. If it ties, we do a runoff with channel points. Oh, Pelham has overtook. Alfonso got 1 vote. Pelham Ezekiel Lager. That's a crime. Well, Pelham is in the lead. Pelham won. We have had baby Pelham. Okay, I'm curious. If the person who voted Alfonso had voted for Ezekiel, we might have hyphenated it. Horrible. I really want to know. The 5 people who voted Pelham, I would be absolutely ecstatic to know what your reasoning was. What did you like about you like that that it's got ham in it, our little hammy boy? Pelham. Well, she's back from the... Okay, they both came back, and Pelham Lager is... Oh, thank God, he's a spellcaster. Bacon aged up! He's a spellcaster baby! He's in the special baby bassinet, and it is jet black. I want him to be made fun of at school. Finally aged Bacon. Well, that was... Bacon, how did you age up so quick? This is a spellcaster baby bassinet. I'm so glad he's going to have magical powers. I liked Colby. I also kind of liked Colby. Like, that's a normal name structure. You could call something Colby. It seems more like a nickname. I wish it had been Colby, but again, this is not my stream. This is chat stream. We now have Pelham Lager. Okay, there's one last thing. There's one last thing to do real quick. If I go to... I won't go to create a sim, I'll just do it here. Pelham got born evil. I think he's gonna have to be a goth. Remind me this next time if I forget. Pelham was born in a black bassinet. He has got to be a wizard goth. However, there is one other thing. They just got married. Do we want to unify the name of the family into, one of their names? Have everyone have the same surname? I'm going to put that to a vote, and you can pick either one. What is the family name? And then if it's whichever one it is, I'll ask whether it should just be like the baby, I think. Yeah, I don't want to put too many options in and cause vote splitting. So let me make sure I spell this right. It's Medeiros. Yeah, just the 2 options. Do you want to change the family name? If we tie, can we still hyphenate? Sure. Necromancer baby. Do we stick with Lager, or do we use Briella's last name as the family name? We don't have to apply it to Hallie, but we will apply it to Pelham. So this is basically, what is Pelham's last name? It's going to be Pelham Lager or Pelham Medeiros. I just wanted to get a read on that as well in case we wanted to change it. Go on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Get those votes in. Come on. One of these generations, I'll convince you to drop the Lager surname. I like Pelham Lager a lot. It sounds like a drink. That sounds like a real drink. Lager means warehouse or storage. Beer, baby. Okay, you picked Lager. We're keeping Lager. Should we? Okay, that was mostly about the baby. Should we rename Briella so she's also Lager, or do we keep it? Actually, since the baby is Lager, we'll rename her. We'll give her Lager as well. We'll inflict that. I think her last name was really pretty, and I liked it. And I would have been really happy to give that, to make that the family name. But no, it's Lager all the way down. There we go. Her name is now Briella Lager. I can't believe we got a healthy, bouncing beer baby. I'm so glad that it got the magic powers, though. You can't tell with babies, usually, because you can't even select them and create a sim to see if they have the symbol. But since it was born in the magic bassinet, I am, 99% sure that is absolutely a magic baby. I wonder what he's gonna look like. Hello, Pelham. Pelham fucking Lager. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean Pelham will be the inheritor sim for the family. We could have another baby just to see what happens, and we could. I mean, we do have 2 beds. I think we should have 2 babies because we've got a double bed, and then that gives you the chance to like select which one makes the most sense to inherit the family burdens and continue the game with. We can leave him outside in the paddock for now. I love that. So what happens when the game spawns a baby bassinet? It spawns it next to a bed because that makes the most sense. Like, it'll be in a bedroom, right? Well, no, because someone who was in chat once redeemed a bed to put in the horse paddock for no reason. So the baby bassinet went, yes, perfect place for baby. We put baby in the field with the bed. Stable baby. All right. Raised by horses. I mean, maybe. We could just leave them out there and see how they do. Okay, that's the end of stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for partaking in whatever the hell this is. I think we had a great time sorting that out. We have a new baby sim. I get to do baby gameplay again. They get to raise a child together, and we'll see if they can manage. I think they'll probably do better than Gideon and Felix, though, like, to be honest. Because Gideon and Felix were a lot more interested in, like, wine and making baby horses than they were in having their own child. And also they began raising it in a bunker. So, you know. Anyway, I'm just waiting for Veggie BL to kick into gear with their stream so that we can get full attention when we arrive. So don't go anywhere because we will be bouncing in. Also, why the hell does Alex Yick look like that? There's nothing about him that couldn't be on a real person, but he looks like the most infuriating character design ever made. And I don't really know why. It's just, I can't say this with, oh my god, did they only just go live? We might be waiting a second. I can't say this with, like, knowing what I'm talking about, but the way Alex Yick looks, he looks like the kind of character design that someone does when they're making a caricature of themselves. I cannot look at that without fully expecting that whoever was the designer of the game, or at least scripted it or came up with a few things, like was in charge of it, looks exactly like that. Because it doesn't feel like a character. It feels like some guy's extension of himself. Even though, like, there's no indication. It just feels autobiographical. It feels like somebody put themselves in this world so that they could, say the quiet parts that they think out loud and make a big deal about it, and then show everyone them going on this, like, emotional journey that no one actually cares about. And I do self-inserts. I do self-inserts into games all the time. Like, as a fan, that's something that I do. It's something that Five does. And it's something we do for fun. But just putting your exact self in there and making everything about you. Again, I don't know if that's what they did. I have no clue if this bears out in any way. But yeah, it just sounds like someone is trying to make a big deal out of themselves being a character. You know, like, if anyone finds out that, like, if you're writing a book and someone finds out about it and they go, oh, can you put me in it? Can you make me a character? And that always blows my mind because I don't think, I just, it's only in, like, childhood that I think you look around at people and go, I'll take inspiration for characters from people I know, right? Nobody does that past childhood. So the idea of someone asking you to do that, like, I was like, what, why? You're not a device designed to illustrate some kind of point I'm making. So yeah, when I finally heard that again, I was like, my brain stopped working trying to fathom what was going on there. yeah, I don't want to be. They keep saying not to be too much of a downer about Y2K, but I'm already considering making some kind of um what's it called? What's that thing? What is it? What is the thing when you make a presentation, a slideshow? The thing you do in Microsoft Office has it. Oh my god, what's the name of it? I actually can't remember. What is a PowerPoint? Thank you. It's gotten warm this afternoon, and again my brain's still working. It's getting better though. We're gonna get rain tomorrow, so I'm really excited. I want to make a PowerPoint about how um the game Yick, at least that we have seen of it as presented to us through VeggieBL Tale, is not postmodern, and I want to explain why. And I'm not saying that because I think I'm right. I just want to say it because I want to argue against that stupid goddamn title. If you have made something postmodern, you don't need to tell everyone that it is. The only reason to do that. Oh god, no, that would not a hyperfixation stream topic. That would be such a waste of a slot. I don't want to be hyperfixated on Yick, which I hate saying. That's not a title. If you wanted to be called Y2K, use the 2. Why would you do Roman numerals? I thought Yick was an acronym for such a long time, and I was like, well, I guess maybe one day I'll find out what that's an acronym for. And then they said they were going to play it, so I looked it up, and it was like, oh, no, it's Y2K, but nobody says that. Like, what? No! Nobody who makes anything that is actually postmodern needs to explain that that's what it is. It's not a quality that you can give yourself, but they were so, you know what always gets me like heated? I think people have noticed what gets me heated about creative works is when the person who made it is so insecure in what they've made that they feel they need to over explain it or tell you what it's supposed to be. Don't do that, and don't do it in the title. Romans do, and what's more postmodern than Rome? This is too smart for me to actually. Oh my god. Would you prefer The Witness or Y2K? See, when you say Y2K, then it's like, oh yeah, the game. Yeah, we have to take a second because that's not what they spell it. I mean, one of them is a game that I played and found infuriating for its wasted potential and kind of obnoxiousness. They're bad in different ways. The Witness actively wasted my time while being somewhat compelling, but in a way that it didn't want to explore in a way that made any sense. And Y2K, a postmodern RPG, is something I haven't played and never will, but just is made by someone who wants you to think he's smart. You can tell. And that's why it was not in any way a surprise that the studio that made that game started skeeting at my friends' stream announcement to be like, hey, why are you playing the bad version? We made a better version. Wouldn't it be more fair for you to play that? And every one of us like clowned on them, being like, this is supremely unprofessional, by the way. Okay, the stream has begun. It's raid time. Did they? Yes, the actual studio that made Yick skeeted back at my friends who are playing it to say like, why don't you play the newer version? And they were like, because we're entertainers and we're playing your shit version that's funny because we want to show everyone how bad it is. If you didn't want people to play a shit game on stream, don't publish one. That's my advice for all of you as we raid out. I had to go to bed. All the bits I've seen have been waiting for the interesting. Yeah, it's kind of like that. The interesting part not being how they took a real life case of murder and turned it into the main character's like pity fest. Anyway, raid's coming up. The raid message is now he has become wedding the marrier of wife, and I hope you all enjoy Bad Game Bingo. I'll probably be hovering around to watch it a little bit. And I hope you all guys have a great start to your next week. And I will be playing more Thief next week. And I think I might sneak in a little extra something for me. So I will see you then. Thank you guys for coming. I love you. Bye.